You might be shocked to learn that jeans are blue. The term jeans actually comes from a French phrase, bleu de Gien, which translates to the blue of Genoa. This might seem puzzling at first, especially since we often think of genes in a scientific context related to heredity and DNA. The phrase references the noble lineage historically associated with the city of Genoa, known for its wealth and prestigious families. The blue blood symbolizes aristocracy, suggesting that genes carry an elite essence passed down through generations. In modern science, we know that genes are segments of DNA that encode instructions for building proteins, influencing traits like eye color or even susceptibility to certain diseases. Despite their noble roots, every human, regardless of background, shares a common genetic heritage. Isn't it fascinating how a simple term connects us all through history and science? You might be shocked to learn that Florence took charge. In 1340, when public debt was crippling the Republic of Florence, ordinary citizens stepped up in an unexpected way. The city created an executive council filled with tradesmen and common folk, rather than aristocrats. This bold move offered fresh perspectives that were vital for tackling the financial crisis. The council implemented strong fiscal reforms that not only stabilized the economy, but also kept Florence politically independent. Imagine a city where average citizens, not just the elite, held the power to make crucial decisions. Their actions laid the groundwork for effective governance, showing that sometimes it's the voices of the everyday people that can lead to remarkable change. How often do we see that happen today? Wait until you hear about Henry VI's grooms of stool. These were no ordinary servants. Their main job was quite intimate and surprising. In the Tudor court, the grooms of stool were responsible for helping the king with his bathroom needs, specifically wiping his bottom after he used the toilet. This peculiar role highlights the unusual practices of royal households during the 16th century. Not only did these servants carry out a task that many would find uncomfortable, but they also held a unique position of trust and closeness to the king. In a remarkable twist, Henry VIII honored all four of his grooms by knighting them, a significant mark of respect and recognition. This raises questions about the nature of power and privilege in those times. The grooms enjoyed both honor and an unusual yet critical role in royal life. Their service indicates that even the wealthiest and most powerful individuals depended on others for their most basic needs. Isn't it interesting how history reveals these unexpected details about the lives of historical figures? Can you imagine that birds sleep while flying? It sounds unbelievable, but certain birds like frigate birds and swifts have developed the remarkable ability to rest in midair. Researchers equipped these avian marvels with tiny EEG sensors to monitor their brain activity, revealing a fascinating phenomenon known as unihemispheric slow-wave sleep. This means that while one half of their brain sleeps, the other half remains fully alert, allowing them to navigate, avoid obstacles, and maintain balance all while soaring through the skies. This unique adaptation is essential for birds that face the challenge of crossing vast oceans for days or even weeks without resting on solid ground. For example, these species often cannot land safely on water or may find themselves without food sources during long journeys. Their ability to sleep during flight is a brilliant evolutionary response to the challenges of migration. Uniquely, frigate birds and swifts are the only known vertebrates capable of such a seamless combination of motion and sleep, showcasing yet again how nature innovates to ensure survival, even in the air. Have you ever wondered about Europe's unfinished colonial story? Many European nations still grapple with the legacies of their colonial past, leaving certain territories in a state where decolonization is far from complete. Countries like France and the United Kingdom maintain territories that carry historical ties to colonialism, such as the French overseas regions and British overseas territories. These relationships are often complex, filled with cultural exchanges, yet burdened by historical injustices. The failure to fully address these colonial remnants continues to impact the lives of people in these territories today. For instance, discussions about governance, economic independence, and cultural identity are still ongoing, showcasing a lingering colonial mindset. As we delve deeper into these relationships, it's crucial to ask ourselves how these histories shape our world today, and what steps are necessary to foster healing and understanding. Did you know that flies moonwalk to attract mates? Some fascinating species of flies, particularly the lisp fly, have developed a unique mating ritual that includes a dance move reminiscent of the famous moonwalk. This quirky behavior unfolds on sandy surfaces, where the male flies perform their impressive dance to catch the attention of females. The moonwalk, known for its smooth gliding motion, helps these males showcase their fitness and agility while appealing to potential partners. By engaging in this unusual courtship dance, they not only entertain, but also signal their strength and vitality. Imagine tiny flies strutting their stuff on a beach, hoping to woo a mate with their slick moves. This captivating display highlights the complex and often surprising behaviors found in the animal kingdom. Who knew a tiny fly could channel such iconic dance moves in the name of love? Have you ever wondered why some fear wealth? This intriguing phenomenon is known as wealth anxiety, and it can lead individuals to avoid opportunities that could enhance their financial situation. People experiencing wealth anxiety might decline job promotions, fearing the added responsibility or pressure that comes with more money. They may even pass up lucrative job offers, worrying about the lifestyle changes or expectations that accompany increased wealth. This fear can stem from various sources, including societal messages about the rich being greedy or the pressure to maintain a certain image. For those affected, the anxiety can create a paradox. While they desire financial stability, their fears hold them back. It's essential to recognize these feelings, as they can significantly shape career choices and overall happiness. Understanding wealth anxiety may help individuals overcome these fears and embrace opportunities for success. Did you know that one family hasn't slept in 200 years? This extraordinary situation is tied to a rare genetic disorder called fatal familial insomnia. Originating in a family living in Venice, Italy, this condition prevents affected individuals from experiencing restful sleep, eventually leading to death. Imagine the toll this takes on daily life. Starting in early adulthood, symptoms begin with insomnia, but they escalate to severe cognitive decline and loss of motor skills. Over generations, many family members have tragically succumbed to this disorder, with no effective cure in sight. It's a haunting reminder of how genetics can impact our lives in unimaginable ways. Researchers study this family to better understand the disorder, hoping to find treatments that can help others. This unique case raises questions about the mysteries of sleep, health, and heredity. How does this family endure such a devastating legacy? Ever thought about the ancient roots of dentistry? Dentistry is one of the oldest professions in human history, dating back to around 7000 BC. Early practitioners, who played a vital role in maintaining dental hygiene, relied on simple yet effective flint tools to care for teeth. Imagine how different life was in those times. People didn't have the modern conveniences of toothpaste or electric toothbrushes, yet they understood the importance of oral health. Archaeological findings suggest that these early dentists employed techniques that, while rudimentary, showed an impressive understanding of dental care, including the treatment of cavities and tooth extraction. As societies evolved, so did their approaches to dentistry, leading to the development of more sophisticated tools and practices. Today, we're fortunate to have a wealth of knowledge and technologies at our disposal, from fluoride treatments to advanced orthodontics. This journey through time highlights not just the importance of dental health, but also how much we owe to those ancient pioneers for laying the foundation of modern dentistry. Unbelievable fact: the strongest muscle is your jaw. The masseter, often simply called the jaw muscle, holds the title for being the strongest muscle in the human body when measured pound for pound. This powerful muscle is responsible for closing your jaw and enabling you to chew, and it can exert an impressive amount of force. In fact, a healthy masseter can generate over 200 pounds of pressure, enough to crack open tough nuts or chew through your favorite steak. While it might seem surprising that such a small muscle carries so much strength, remember that our jaw is designed for survival, helping our ancestors grind down food. Interestingly, the strength of the masseter is also linked to our diet. Those who consume tougher foods tend to have more powerful jaw muscles. So next time you enjoy a hearty meal, take a moment to appreciate the incredible work your masseter does. Can you imagine how much pressure it exerts with every bite? You won't believe Circuit City's crazy DVD idea. In 1998, Circuit City launched a disposable DVD known as DiVX, aiming to change how we experience movies at home. This unusual DVD could only be watched for 48 hours after you first pressed play. After that, if viewers wanted to watch it again, they had to pay an extra fee. Imagine renting a film and having a timer ticking down on your chance to enjoy it. Unfortunately, the concept didn't catch on, and DVX flopped within just a year. Many experts believe that this failed product added to the challenges facing Circuit City, which ultimately led to the company's bankruptcy in 2009. With its hopeful innovation, Circuit City aimed to corner the movie rental market but misjudged what customers really wanted. Who would pay for a movie and then have to hurry to watch it before time runs out? This might surprise you. The Eida tribe's liar detection ritual. In northwest Egypt, the Eida tribe has developed a fascinating method for identifying dishonest individuals. This intriguing practice involves using a heated rod, which can cause painful blisters on the skin if the person being tested is guilty of lying. The rods are heated to a temperature that is hot enough to inflict harm. But the goal isn't to punish, it's to reveal the truth. When someone is suspected of dishonesty, the tribe gathers and the accused must face this unique test. If they experience no blistering, their honesty is affirmed. But if blisters appear, it's a clear sign of guilt. While this ritual might sound extreme to outsiders, it underscores the tribe's deep commitment to truthfulness and integrity within their community. Such rituals highlight the cultural differences in how various societies approach honesty and accountability. Isn't it fascinating to learn about different ways people handle truth and deception across the globe? Why is February unique in the lunar calendar? February stands out because it's the only month that might not feature a full moon. This quirky phenomenon occurs because February can have either 28 days in a typical year or 29 days during a leap year. A full moon happens roughly every 29.5 days, so when February has only 28 days, the month can completely miss a full moon. In years when February does include a full moon, it usually shines brightly in the sky during the night of the 29th, an event that adds a touch of magic to leap years. Interestingly, this means that in some years, you can go from January's full moon directly to March's, skipping February entirely. The last time February went without a full moon was in 2018, and you have to wait until 2037 for this unusual occurrence to happen again. This celestial quirk invites us to appreciate how our calendar interacts with the natural world, reminding us that even in the predictable lunar cycle, surprises can happen. You might be shocked to learn that monkeys pay for pictures. In a fascinating study, male rhesused macaque monkeys showed surprising behavior when given the chance to trade food for images. Instead of choosing pictures of dominant males, these monkeys overwhelmingly preferred images of female monkeys' bottoms. This choice sheds light on the primate's instinctual visual attraction to potential mates. You see, the willingness to exchange food for a glimpse of alluring images reveals a deeper understanding of attraction that runs across animal species, including humans. By examining how these monkeys operate, researchers uncover insights into the evolutionary roots of desire. Such findings challenge what we think about animal behavior and our own instincts. The study emphasizes how visual cues play a crucial role in mating strategies, linking behavior with the evolutionary need to select suitable partners. You won't believe what Edmund Kemper revealed. In a chilling moment, notorious serial killer Edmund Kemper cautioned FBI agent Robert Ressler that he could easily kill him during a solo interview. This stark warning led the FBI to change its approach to interviewing criminals. Prior to this, agents often conducted one-on-one interviews with serial killers to gather insights into their minds. However, Kemper's threat highlighted the very real dangers associated with these intimate interactions. After the incident, the FBI prohibited these solo interviews, prioritizing agent safety over potentially risky direct contact. This change reflected a growing understanding of the psychological manipulation and physical threats posed by serial killers. It's a fascinating yet terrifying example of how the criminal mind works, making us wonder about the lengths to which agents must go to ensure their own safety while trying to understand these criminals. Prepare to be amazed by the Louisiana Purchase. This monumental land deal took place in 1803 and doubled the size of the United States overnight. Spanning approximately 828,000 square miles, the Louisiana Territory stretched from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains, offering a wealth of resources and land. The U.S. acquired this vast expanse from France for $15 million, which at the time seemed like a steal, about 4 cents an acre. Thomas Jefferson, the third president, was a driving force behind this purchase, believing it would ensure the nation's growth and security. The acquisition not only provided land for future states, but also opened the door for westward expansion, leading to explorations by famous figures like Lewis and Clark. This event is often viewed as a pivotal moment in American history, significantly shaping the nation's identity and its future. Can you imagine the possibilities that such a vast territory created for countless generations of Americans? Did you know basketball used to be chaotic? Before the game was refined in 1937, basketball resembled a wild playground rather than the organized sport we know today. Referees had to throw a jump ball after every single point scored, which meant the game was often halted for a battle for possession. Imagine the constant jumping and scrambling as players fought for the ball. This rule created an unpredictable flow that frustrated players and fans alike. As teams scored, the game turned into a series of jump balls, leading to a disjointed experience. With so many interruptions, it was hard to build momentum or retain a steady rhythm. Thankfully, in 1937, officials introduced changes that allowed the ball to be handed directly to the opposing team after a score. This innovation made the game smoother and more exciting, allowing teams to focus on strategy and teamwork rather than constant scrambles. Today, thanks to that significant change, we can enjoy fast-paced matches filled with incredible plays and skilled athletes. Isn't it fascinating how a simple rule can transform a sport? You might be shocked to learn that cats can be mayors. In the quirky little town of Talkeetna, Alaska, a cat named Stubbs took on the honorary role of mayor for an impressive 20 years. While he didn't wield a gavel or sign laws, Stubbs brought a sense of warmth and charm that made him beloved by locals and visitors alike. Many people in Talkeetna would come to the general store, where Stubbs often lounged just to catch a glimpse of their furry leader. His unique habit of greeting patrons and purring contentedly while being petted created a welcoming atmosphere that no human official could rival. Although Stubbs never made any policy decisions, his playful spirit and presence fostered a sense of community pride, reminding everyone of the simple joys in life. Isn't it fascinating how one little cat can leave such a big impact? Is it really true that coffee fights gallstones? Recent research suggests it might. A study conducted in 2019 found a fascinating link between coffee consumption and a reduced risk of gallstones. Gallstones are small, hard deposits that form in the gallbladder, sometimes causing intense pain and digestive issues. The study indicated that people who regularly drank coffee experienced a lower likelihood of developing these pesky stones. Coffee lovers may be excited to hear that their daily cup could come with some surprising health perks. While the exact reasons behind this protective effect aren't entirely clear, coffee's rich blend of antioxidants and other compounds might play a significant role. So next time you enjoy a warm cup, remember that your caffeine habit might be doing more than just waking you up. It could also be looking out for your gallbladder. Guess what really drives your awake brain cycles? It turns out that the same brain activity that occurs during our deep sleep also pops up while we're wide awake, just in smaller bursts. This fascinating discovery shows that our brains never really switch off completely. Instead, different regions take breaks, entering a state of rest even while we perform daily tasks. These cycles are crucial for processing information, consolidating memories, and maintaining our mental health. Think of it like your brain taking little power naps throughout the day to recharge. This resting state is essential for optimal functioning, enabling us to think clearly and stay focused. So the next time you feel your mind drifting while studying or working, remember, it's just your brain taking a quick time out. Isn't it incredible how our brains work even when we think they're fully active? Is it really true that cookies change forever? Ruth Wakefield, an inventive baker, created the iconic chocolate chip cookie in the 1930s at her Toll House Inn in Massachusetts. But her genius didn't stop there. In a remarkable twist, Ruth sold her chocolate chip cookie recipe to Nestlé in exchange for a lifetime supply of chocolate. This clever deal not only ensured she could keep her kitchen stocked, but also played a major role in spreading the cookie's fame. After Nestlé began printing the recipe on its chocolate packages, the popularity of chocolate chip cookies soared across America and beyond. Families and friends embraced this delightful treat, making it a staple in households everywhere. With its crispy edges and soft, gooey chocolate centers, the chocolate chip cookie quickly turned into the ultimate comfort food. Today, you can find countless variations and recipes, but it all began with Ruth's sweet exchange. How did a simple recipe evolve into a beloved classic cherished by millions? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Curie's belongings are radioactive. Marie Curie, the groundbreaking scientist known for her work with radium and polonium, left a remarkable legacy, but it comes with a hidden danger. Her pioneering research into radioactivity transformed modern science, but it also took a toll on her health due to prolonged exposure to radiation. Today, many of her personal items, including notebooks and equipment, still hold radioactive residue. This poses a risk for radiation exposure, which is why her belongings are carefully stored in lead-lined boxes and kept in controlled environments. This careful preservation not only honors her contributions to science, but also ensures the safety of future generations. It's a striking reminder of the sacrifices made by scientists pushing the boundaries of knowledge. How far would you go to change the world? Have you ever wondered about Alcatraz's unique hot showers? During the 1960s, Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary stood out for its unusual practice of providing hot showers to inmates, a luxury not found in many other prisons of that era. While most facilities offered cold water as a standard, Alcatraz recognized that comfort, even in a prison environment, could contribute to better inmate management. These hot showers were not merely a perk. They played a role in keeping the prison population calmer and more compliant. This approach highlighted the prison's unique philosophy, which aimed to rehabilitate rather than simply punish. Many prisoners appreciated this small act of decency, which in a harsh environment felt like a rare form of respect. The decision to offer hot showers at Alcatraz signified a shift in correctional philosophy, suggesting that even small comforts could make a big difference in inmate well-being. Could such a simple feature improve modern prisons too? Hard to believe, but freckle tattoos exist now. These trendy tattoos allow people to have their favorite freckles permanently inked on their skin, offering a playful twist to traditional body art. Imagine waking up every day with a sprinkle of freckles without needing makeup. This trend has surged in popularity, especially among those who admire the sun-kissed and youthful look that freckles can provide. The process involves a tattoo artist carefully placing tiny dots of ink where the customer desires their freckles. This technique not only adds an aesthetic appeal, but also celebrates individuality. Many people feel more confident flaunting their unique beauty. Plus, freckle tattoos can be tailored to mimic natural patterns, making them look as real as possible. As this fascinating trend continues to gain traction, it raises questions about how we express beauty and what it means to feel comfortable in our own skin. Ever wondered how many dinosaurs were bipeds? These fascinating creatures, known as bipeds, walked and ran on two legs, using their powerful back limbs to navigate their world. Famous examples include the speedy velociraptor and the towering Tyrannosaurus rex. Being bipedal offered advantages like quicker movement and the ability to reach higher vegetation, aiding survival. Interestingly, not all dinosaurs were built the same. Some were hefty quadrupeds, but bipeds typically had unique adaptations, such as lighter bodies for sprinting. The structure of their legs and hips facilitated swift escapes from predators or agile hunting strategies. Fossil evidence shows that these dinosaurs thrived in various environments, from lush forests to arid plains. Studying their bones helps us learn not only about their physical capabilities, but also about how they adapted to changing climates and ecosystems millions of years ago. What other surprises do dinosaurs hold for us? Did you spot Serenity in Battlestar Galactica? In the first part of the Battlestar Galactica miniseries, fans of sci-fi might have been delighted to catch a glimpse of the ship Serenity, made famous by the beloved series Firefly. This Easter egg is a fun nod that showcases the interconnectedness of science fiction universes, providing a treat for eager viewers who appreciate the intricacies of these crossover moments. The miniseries, which originally aired in 2003, features a variety of space scenes and advanced spacecraft, so spotting Serenity flying among them adds an extra layer of enjoyment. It's a clever homage, reminding fans of the charm and creativity of Joss Whedon's earlier creation. This small detail highlights how beloved characters and ships can transcend their original stories, weaving into new narratives and keeping fans on the lookout for familiar sights. How many more surprising connections lie hidden in your favorite shows? Here's what actually happens when you sip wine. That dry, puckering feeling in your mouth comes from tannins, which are natural compounds found in robust red wines and strong teas. Tannins create a feeling of astringency by binding to proteins in your saliva and mouth tissues. This is similar to their historical use in tanning leather, where they help bind proteins in animal hides, making them tougher and more resistant to decay. Tannins don't just influence texture, they also enhance flavors and aromas in wines and teas. That's why some red wines can taste so rich and complex. As you taste these beverages, the interaction with tannins can evoke a sensory experience that varies depending on the type of wine or tea. For instance, young red wines might feel more astringent than aged ones. Interestingly, tannins also play a role in the health benefits associated with red wine, such as antioxidants that may help protect your heart. So next time you enjoy a glass of red wine or a strong cup of tea, consider the fascinating journey of tannins. Guess what really drives competitive ski ballet excitement? Competitive ski ballet was an Olympic event that combined the thrill of skiing with the artistry of dance. Imagine skiers gliding gracefully down the slope, performing choreographed routines set to lively music. Athletes would execute twists, turns, and jumps, showcasing their skills in a way similar to figure skating, but with skis on their feet. This dazzling sport gained popularity in the 1980s, captivating audiences with its unique blend of athleticism and performance. However, despite its charm and stylistic flair, ski ballet struggled to carve out a distinct identity in the Olympic landscape. As a result, it was ultimately discontinued before it could evolve into a more recognized sport. Today, while ski ballet may no longer be an official event, its legacy lives on in the hearts of fans who appreciated this fascinating fusion of sport and art. Is it really true that we walk past murderers? This shocking statistic suggests that the average person unknowingly strolls by around 16 individuals who have committed murder in their lifetime. It raises intriguing questions about the nature of crime and our surroundings. Think about it. Each day we go to work, school, or the grocery store, never realizing that we may be brushing shoulders with someone who has a dark history. While this statistic sounds alarming, it's important to remember that not all murderers are violent drifters. Many live seemingly normal lives after serving their time. Additionally, this number can fluctuate based on where you live, as different areas have higher crime rates. Despite the startling idea, it serves as a reminder to stay aware of our surroundings, but also to remember that most people are just trying to get by in their daily lives, like us. Bermuda's beauty and mystique. What makes it special? Bermuda is a British overseas territory nestled in the North Atlantic Ocean, and it's packed with allure. Comprising around 138 islands, this stunning archipelago boasts breathtaking beaches that glitter under the sun, alongside vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. Its subtropical climate draws visitors all year round, making it a perfect getaway for sun-seekers and adventure lovers alike. But that's not all. Bermuda is also famously linked to the mysterious Bermuda Triangle, a region that has sparked countless stories and theories about vanishing ships and planes. The intriguing blend of natural beauty and enigmatic history makes Bermuda more than just a travel destination. With its beautiful pink sand beaches, crystal clear waters, and charming local culture, it's no wonder that people are captivated by its charm. Whether you're relaxing on the beach, snorkeling in its colorful reefs, or uncovering the tales of the Bermuda Triangle, this destination offers something truly unique for everyone. What happens when canaries start crowing early? While you might associate early morning crowing with roosters, canaries have their own way of marking their territory. These colorful birds often sing their unique tunes at dawn, announcing their presence to others in the area. For canaries, this crowing isn't just a charming wake-up call, it serves a vital purpose. Canaries are known for their melodious voices, and their crowing is a way of declaring dominance over their space, warning other males to stay away. Interestingly, this behavior can vary among breeds, with some canaries being more vocal than others. Their calls can be heard echoing in backyards and gardens, creating a delightful morning chorus. So next time you hear a canary singing as the sun rises, remember it's not just about music, it's about establishing who's boss. Their natural instinct to claim territory adds a layer of complexity to their behavior, revealing just how fascinating these small birds can be. Hard to believe, but swans can really sing. The term swan actually comes from an ancient Indo-European root meaning to sound or to sing, pointing to how these stunning birds use their voices. While many think of swans as simply elegant, they have a vocal range that surprises many. For instance, the mute swan is quieter and tends to make low, soft sounds, while species like the whooper swan and the trumpeter swan are known for their powerful, resonant calls. Imagine standing by a serene lake and hearing a majestic whooper swan producing a sound that echoes across the water. These vocalizations not only play a crucial role in communication among swans, but they also contribute to their cultural significance, symbolizing beauty and grace in art and music. So the next time you see a swan, listen closely. There might be a song in the air. Let's uncover the truth about our cosmic journey. Our solar system, which includes our beloved sun, doesn't just sit still, it orbits the center of the Milky Way galaxy. This incredible trip takes about 230 million Earth years to complete, and scientists refer to this lengthy period as a galactic year or cosmic year. Can you imagine that? Given the sun's age of around 4.6 billion years, it has already traveled through space, completing nearly 20 of these galactic orbits. This fascinating movement is a reminder of how dynamic our universe is, and it connects us to the larger tapestry of space. As we spin through the cosmos, we also experience the wonders of time and distance in a way that makes our lives seem fleeting. Just think about it. While we go about our daily routines, the sun is constantly carrying us on an adventure through the stars. Surprisingly, humans don't have a penis bone. Unlike many other mammals, such as dogs and monkeys, humans are one of the few primates without a baculum, also known as a penis bone. This little skeletal structure can vary in size and shape across different species, providing support during mating. For instance, the baculum can be quite lengthy in gorillas, while others like rodents have unique shapes that suit their reproductive needs. So why did humans lose this feature? One theory suggests it could be related to our social structures and mating behaviors. Human reproduction tends to focus more on emotional bonds rather than just physical ones. This evolutionary change might have encouraged different reproductive strategies, leading us to rely on companionship instead. Interestingly, the absence of a baculum doesn't seem to impact our reproductive success, which raises intriguing questions about evolution and how different species adapt over time. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have evolved in such unique ways? Did you know your eyes are super movers? Every day, our eyes perform an astonishing 100,000 movements, which is comparable to walking about 50 miles. This remarkable activity involves a mix of blinking, adjusting focus, and scanning our surroundings. Each blink refreshes our vision and protects our eyes from dust and bright lights. But those movements are driven by our brain's remarkable ability to track and react to visual stimuli. Imagine how many times your eyes dart around to read a book, watch a movie, or simply look at the world around you. Just like the legs power us through our daily journeys, our eyes keep us connected to everything happening around us. They play a crucial role in how we perceive colors, shapes, and movements, helping us navigate the complexities of our environment. So next time you pause to enjoy a sunset or glance at a friend, remember how hard your eyes work to keep you informed and engaged in life. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies operate in such intricate ways? Did you know Heinz ketchup wasn't always tomato-based? In the late 19th century, when Heinz launched its famous ketchup, many people were familiar with ketchups made from different ingredients like mushrooms and walnuts. To stand out in a crowded market filled with these alternatives, Heinz made sure to highlight the use of tomatoes in its recipe. The name Heinz tomato ketchup effectively emphasized this key ingredient, helping customers quickly understand what to expect. This clever branding strategy not only promoted the product, but also contributed to the popularity of tomato ketchup over time. Today, Heinz ketchup is synonymous with the red, tangy condiment we all love, overshadowing those earlier versions. The focus on fresh tomatoes, combined with a unique blend of spices, has firmly established Heinz as a household name. Isn't it fascinating how a simple name can carry such a rich history? Believe it or not, Keaton Cave is deadly. This eerie cave, found in Mount Elga National Park in Kenya, holds a chilling reputation as one of the world's most dangerous places. Why is that? The cave is home to lethal viruses, including the infamous Ebola, which puts any potential explorer at serious risk. With its difficult access and treacherous conditions, only a handful of daring adventurers have ever thought about stepping inside. The cave's lurking dangers make it a location shrouded in mystery, drawing curiosity from scientists and thrill seekers alike. Those who manage to approach it must take extreme precautions, knowing the threats that lie within. Not much is known about the viruses here, which adds an element of intrigue for researchers hoping to learn more. Despite its beauty and natural allure, Keaton Cave serves as a stark reminder of nature's hidden hazards. Would you dare to explore a place like this knowing what lurks within? Discover the giant coco de mer from the Maldives. This remarkable coconut, known for being the world's largest seed, truly captivates anyone who encounters it. Weighing over 30 pounds, the coco de mer's impressive size is just the beginning of its unique story. Found exclusively in the Seychelles and Maldives, this giant nut takes several years to mature, often resembling something that might come straight from a prehistoric landscape. What makes it even more fascinating is its distinctive shape, which resembles human hips. The coco de mer grows on a palm tree that can reach up to 80 feet in height, showcasing its grandeur among other plants. Unfortunately, due to habitat loss and overharvesting, efforts to protect this extraordinary seed are crucial. So next time you think of coconuts, remember the coco de mer, a true giant of the plant world. Isn't nature incredible? Is it really true that ancient Greeks feared gaining weight? Absolutely. Ancient Greek doctors noted cases where individuals refused to eat because they were worried about their weight. This anxiety about body image might remind us of today's diet culture, but these ancient folks had some unique ideas for solutions. Instead of the trendy diets we see online, their recommendations included consuming more wine and engaging in physical exercise. Picture this: someone in ancient Greece, dressed in traditional robes, sipping wine while discussing their fitness routine. Their approach, while different, highlights how concerns about body image have persisted through the ages. It suggests that the human drive for health and beauty has deep roots, showing us that even thousands of years ago, people had their own ways of coping with these timeless worries about weight and appearance. How fascinating is that? You won't believe this about the 50th century. Poncel Pinternen and Anda are at the forefront of remarkable advancements stemming from the DIVA project, which has revolutionized technology in their era. The DIVA initiative focuses on integrating advanced robotics, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy to create sustainable living environments. Poncel is a brilliant engineer crafting new hardware that runs on zero-emission energy, while Anda, a visionary software developer, is programming the AI systems that communicate seamlessly with the environment. Their efforts are not just about technical innovations. They aim to improve quality of life for everyone, making daily tasks easier and more efficient. Imagine a world where homes adjust to our needs and public transport is entirely automated. As these two trailblazers push the limits of science, they inspire future generations to dream even bigger. What could the next breakthrough be? Here's a wild fact about NBA players. It might surprise you to learn that even the best, like Stephen Curry, miss shots during practice. While social media often paints a picture of perfect shooting, the reality is much different. In the gym, NBA players work tirelessly on their skills, taking countless shots to refine their mechanics. Just like any other athlete, they frequently miss. These missed shots are a vital part of their training. The process of honing their skills requires repetition, and every missed attempt provides valuable feedback on what needs improvement. So next time you watch a game and see players making incredible shots, remember that behind those highlights lies a lot of hard work, dedication, and yes, plenty of misses. It's all part of their journey to excellence. Prepare to be amazed by the science of speed improvement. Many people think that speed in sports is something you either have or you don't, but that's far from the truth. Research shows that speed can be significantly improved through specific training techniques. For instance, strength conditioning helps build the muscle power necessary for fast sprints. Sprint drills, which focus on quick starts and efficient running form, can sharpen an athlete's ability to move faster. Additionally, understanding biomechanics, the study of how bodies move, allows trainers to refine techniques, making every movement more efficient. These strategies combine hard work with scientific principles, proving that dedication and practice can translate into tangible performance gains on the field. So next time you watch a race, remember that speed isn't just a gift. It's something that can be cultivated. Did you know Antarctica is a desert too? This icy continent holds the title of the driest, windiest, and coldest place on Earth, which might sound surprising. Despite being covered in a thick blanket of ice, Antarctica receives less than 2 inches of rainfall each year, placing it in the same category as arid deserts like the Sahara. The extreme cold prevents moisture from hanging in the air, contributing to its classification as a desert. With wind gusts that can reach up to 200 miles per hour, the conditions can feel downright hostile. Yet life persists in this harsh environment, with unique adaptations allowing creatures like penguins and seals to thrive in the icy waters. So when people think of deserts, they often imagine hot sands, but Antarctica reminds us that a desert can be icy and breathtakingly beautiful too. Did you know male blanket octopuses were hidden away? This fascinating fact reveals that the male blanket octopus wasn't discovered until 2002. Researchers had been focusing on females, which are massive compared to their male counterparts, often reaching sizes up to 40,000 times larger. This extreme difference in size, known as sexual size dimorphism, baffled scientists for years. Imagine searching for a tiny octopus while only seeing its gigantic partner. Scientists eventually realized their oversight, prompting them to search for the elusive males. The existence of such a tiny male challenges assumptions we have about ocean life and highlights how nature can surprise us. These small male blanket octopuses, measuring just a few centimeters, exemplify how evolution can lead to such dramatic differences within the same species. Their discovery opens up new avenues for research into their behavior and ecology. So, next time you hear about octopuses, remember this incredible size difference and wonder what other mysteries the sea might be hiding. Let's uncover the truth about Father's Day. In the early 1900s, Sonora Smart Dodd took a bold step to celebrate fathers and their contributions to families with the establishment of the very first Father's Day. Living in Spokane, Washington, Dodd was inspired by the love and hard work of her own father, who raised her and her siblings after their mother passed away. She thought fathers deserved recognition, just like mothers did on Mother's Day. After much effort, the first official Father's Day was celebrated on June 19, 1910, marking a new tradition that spread across the country. Dodd's vision highlighted the importance of father figures in our lives and initiated a time for families to express love and gratitude to these often overlooked heroes. Today, Father's Day is celebrated in many countries worldwide, serving as a reminder of the vital roles that fathers and father figures play in our lives. Isn't it amazing how a single idea can grow into a cherished global celebration? Here's a wild fact about Sasa-san's incredible journey. This beloved anime, created by Machiko Aba, first hit screens in 1969 and has captivated audiences ever since. With over 7,500 episodes, Sasa-san stands as a monumental achievement in the anime world, making it one of the longest-running shows in history. Its charming characters and engaging storylines have brought joy to generations, weaving in cultural themes and humor that resonate with fans of all ages. What's truly fascinating is how Sasa-san continues to evolve with the times, tackling contemporary issues while maintaining its signature style. The dedication of its creators and the passionate fan base have played a crucial role in its lasting success. As Sasa-san celebrates its remarkable legacy, it also paves the way for new generations of anime, inspiring countless other series. With such an impressive episode count, it's a testament to its staying power in a fast-paced entertainment landscape. Have you ever marveled at how a single show can have such an impact across decades? Have you ever explored the beauty of the Philippines? This remarkable country consists of over 7,000 islands, making it one of the largest archipelagos in the world. Each island bursts with stunning biodiversity, featuring unique wildlife that you won't find anywhere else. A shining example is the Tubataha Reefs Natural Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its vibrant coral reefs and rich marine life. But the Philippines isn't just about its incredible nature. It's also a cultural treasure trove. With more than 175 languages spoken, each region has its own distinct traditions, mouth-watering cuisine, and colorful festivals. Imagine experiencing the vibrant local fiestas or savoring delicious dishes like adobo and lechon. The combination of breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural experiences makes the Philippines a truly special place. Whether you're a nature lover, a foodie, or someone who enjoys learning about different cultures, the Philippines has something to offer everyone. Are you ready to dive into this colorful archipelago? Did you know Christmas was banned in England? Between 1647 and 1660, Oliver Cromwell, a strict Puritan leader, prohibited Christmas celebrations in the UK after the English Civil War. Cromwell believed that the joyous festivities distracted people from their religious duties and were sinful. Instead of holiday cheer, citizens were encouraged to use this time for prayer and fasting, emphasizing reflection on the birth of Christ. Markets that typically bustled with holiday goods were shuttered, and soldiers patrolled the streets to enforce the ban. This unpopular decision made many people unhappy, as Christmas had been an essential part of their culture. After Cromwell's death in 1658, the monarchy was re-established, and with it, the joyful return of Christmas celebrations. Imagine how strange it must have felt for families to put away their decorations for all those years. Prepare to be amazed by California's massive doors. The Lawrence Livermore Lab, known for its groundbreaking work in nuclear fusion, is home to the world's heaviest doors, each tipping the scales at an impressive 44 tons. These colossal doors serve an important purpose. They protect sensitive nuclear fusion experiments that have the potential to revolutionize energy production. What's even more astonishing is that these immense gates can be opened with just one finger. This impressive feat is made possible by advanced engineering and counterbalancing systems that reduce the weight and allow for easy maneuvering. Imagine the teamwork behind their construction and installation, as well as the technology needed to ensure safety while maintaining ease of access. These doors not only secure advanced research, but also exemplify the marvels of modern engineering that blends strength with usability. How cool is that? Step into the world's largest labyrinth in Belgium. The Derby Labyrinth truly lives up to its title, sprawling over an impressive 64,500 square feet. Imagine wandering through a maze made up of over 11,000 carefully planted cypress bushes. These lush green walls create winding passageways that challenge your sense of direction and invite exploration. It's easy to lose track of time as you meander through the twists and turns, discovering hidden corners and surprises at every turn. Families and friends love to visit, making unforgettable memories while navigating the intricate paths. Not only is it a fun adventure, but this labyrinth is also a wonderful way to enjoy nature and connect with the outdoors. Whether you are seeking thrills or just a peaceful stroll, the Derby Labyrinth has something for everyone. So are you ready to get lost in this enchanting maze? Witness the amazing flamingo migration in India. Every year, thousands of flamingos come together in a breathtaking spectacle as they migrate to the country's wetlands. These vibrant pink birds flock in large groups, creating stunning formations that look like a giant bird's nest from above. What's truly fascinating is how synchronized their movements are, resembling a choreographed dance across the sky and water. Most commonly seen in places like the Rann of Kutch and the Keoladeo National Park. The flamingos thrive in these rich ecosystems that provide food and breeding grounds. This incredible journey not only showcases nature's beauty, but also highlights the importance of habitat conservation. As they travel thousands of miles, flamingos remind us how vital it is to protect their migration routes and habitats for future generations. Have you ever witnessed such a colorful parade in nature? Is it really true that abalone is critically endangered? The abalone, a unique mollusk with a colorful, iridescent shell, has become highly prized in Asia for its delicate meat and culinary value. However, this increased demand has led to overexploitation, putting the species on the brink of extinction. In the United Kingdom, where abalone populations have drastically declined due to relentless overfishing, protective measures have been put into place. These regulations aim to combat the alarming drop in their numbers and support their recovery. Efforts include enforcing catch limits, promoting sustainable fishing practices, and restoring habitats where abalone thrive. Unfortunately, despite these initiatives, the future of this remarkable mollusk remains uncertain. Each abalone harvested can disrupt the delicate balance of marine ecosystems, further complicating conservation efforts. Awareness of the situation is crucial, as protecting abalone not only preserves a species, but also maintains the health of our oceans. What can we do to support these efforts and ensure a future for abalone? Prepare to be amazed by the hydrolophone. This unique musical instrument plays music using the power of water instead of air, setting it apart from traditional instruments. Imagine blowing into a flute, but instead you're pressing down on water jets. When you interact with the water, the pressure changes and creates sounds, much like how a pipe organ works with air. Invented by innovator Steve Mann, the hydrolophone can produce a variety of tones and textures, making it a versatile addition to any musical ensemble. It not only provides a curious and exciting way to make music, but also introduces a fascinating blend of science and art. In fact, playing it is an interactive experience that engages your senses as you feel the cool water beneath your fingers while creating melodic sounds. Have you ever thought about how water can be transformed into music? Is it really true that tweets are archived forever? Yes, every tweet posted by Americans is collected and preserved by the Library of Congress. This massive archive includes everything from serious messages to funny memes and even awkward confessions. Since 2010, the library has been recognizing Twitter as an important part of our national history and culture. By storing these tweets, they ensure future generations can explore the thoughts, trends, and events that shaped our times. Imagine someone stumbling upon your hilarious tweet about your cat from years ago or a heartfelt note you shared during a tough time. This preservation project not only reflects our communication styles, but also shows how social media influences our society. So next time you post a tweet, remember, it's being saved for posterity. What will your digital footprint say about you in the years to come? What if I told you whales travel thousands of miles? Many whale species, like the magnificent humpback whales, embark on epic migrations that can cover over 5,000 miles. These incredible journeys usually take them from their feeding grounds in chilly Arctic waters to warmer coastal areas where they breed. Imagine swimming the length of the entire US just to find a place to start a family. During these migrations, humpbacks use a variety of sounds and social behaviors to keep in touch with one another and to find their way. They rely on environmental cues like water temperature, currents, and even the stars to navigate through the vast ocean. This long trek is not only awe-inspiring, but also critical for their survival, ensuring they find enough food to sustain them and their young. Isn't it fascinating how these gentle giants manage such remarkable feats? Is it really true that time can slow down? According to Einstein's theory of relativity, it's not just science fiction. When an object speeds up and approaches the speed of light, something fascinating happens. Time slows down for that object compared to what we perceive on Earth. This means that if a spaceship could travel near the speed of light, the astronauts aboard would experience less time passing than people back home. For example, they might take a journey that feels like only a few years, while many more years could pass on Earth. This concept can sound mind-boggling, but it has been confirmed through experiments with particles moving at high speeds and precise clocks on fast-moving jets. By understanding how time works this way, we can even grasp how the universe operates on a grand scale. So the next time you think about time, remember that it isn't as straightforward as we might assume. It's flexible and can be profoundly affected by speed. How cool is that? Ever thought about why breastfeeding is so powerful? Breastfeeding isn't just about providing essential nutrients to babies. It also plays a crucial role in the complex relationship between a mother and her child. When an infant breastfeeds, they transfer tiny germs from their mouth to their mother's body. This process may sound surprising, but it helps the mother's immune system recognize and respond to these germs. As a result, the mother produces specific antibodies tailored to protect her baby from illnesses. This incredible exchange boosts the baby's immune system while enhancing the mother's health too. Research shows that breastfeeding can reduce the mother's risk of developing certain diseases and even strengthen her bond with her child. It's like nature's built-in healthcare system. So next time you think about breastfeeding, remember the powerful way it connects both mother and baby for a healthier future. Surprisingly, it's a fact that BMW's logo tells a story. The iconic circular design of the BMW logo is divided into blue and white quadrants, which represent the colors of the Bavarian flag. BMW, founded in 1916 in Bavaria, initially focused on building aircraft engines. The logo was originally crafted to resemble a spinning propeller, highlighting this aviation heritage. As the company transitioned into luxury automobiles, the logo evolved to symbolize precision engineering and high-performance vehicles. Today, the BMW logo is more than just a pretty emblem. It's recognized worldwide as a badge of quality and innovation in automotive design. BMW's commitment to excellence is reflected in both their logo and their cars, making it a standout symbol in the world of luxury vehicles. Isn't it fascinating how a logo can convey so much history and meaning? You might be shocked to learn that Emily DeRaven loves chocolate. The talented actress, famous for playing Claire Littleton on the hit show Lost, has an interesting twist to her food preferences. Despite being allergic to peanut butter, which many adore, Emily can't resist the allure of chocolate. It's not just a sweet treat for her, it's a serious passion. Chocolate comes in many forms: dark, white, milk, and each offers its own delicious experience. While living with an allergy can be challenging, Emily demonstrates the power of indulging in what you love, showcasing her playful side despite the rules. So whether it's a rich chocolate cake or creamy chocolate ice cream, this actress knows how to enjoy her favorite flavors, turning her dietary restrictions into something uniquely hers. What's your favorite chocolate treat? What if I told you space creatures are tougher? Recent research shows that organisms thriving in cosmic environments, like those found in outer space, demonstrate remarkable resilience and strength compared to their earthbound relatives. These cosmic conditions, characterized by extremes of temperature, radiation, and microgravity, seem to boost the abilities of these organisms, making them surprisingly robust. For instance, certain microbes have been known to survive intense radiation and the vacuum of space, far beyond what most Earth organisms could withstand. Scientists believe that understanding these resilient creatures can provide insights into the limits of life and help us explore the possibilities of life beyond our planet. With each discovery, we uncover more about how organisms adapt to harsh environments, raising questions about how life might exist on other planets and what forms it may take. Could these findings change our understanding of life's potential in the universe? Guess what really drives Manhattan's worth today? If Native Americans had sold Manhattan to Europeans for just $16 in the 1600s, the world of finance would tell a fascinating tale of compounding interest. Imagine that tiny sum, if invested at an annual interest rate of 8%, would astonishingly grow to a whopping amount over the centuries. Fast forward to today, and that $16 could have ballooned into a staggering fortune, enough not just to buy back all of Manhattan, but to retain an incredible $222 trillion after the purchase. This example showcases the power of investment and how money can multiply when given time to grow. It also raises questions about historical transactions and the valuation of land, underscoring how much our understanding of wealth dynamics has evolved. Isn't it amazing to think about how small decisions made centuries ago could create such massive financial outcomes today? Can you imagine famous landmarks swaying in the wind? It may sound surprising, but even the most iconic structures, like the Eiffel Tower and skyscrapers, can sway slightly when strong winds blow. These buildings are designed with flexibility in mind, allowing them to adapt to their environment rather than risk structural damage. For instance, the Eiffel Tower, which stands tall at over 1,000 feet, can sway up to 6 inches during high winds. Engineers carefully calculate and incorporate this flexibility into their designs, ensuring that the landmarks remain safe and sturdy while still responding to nature's forces. This amazing engineering allows us to enjoy these structures without fear, highlighting the incredible harmony between human ingenuity and the powerful elements of our world. Next time you're near a towering landmark, think about how it dances with the wind. What other engineering marvels surprise you? Why did a ballerina dance in Antarctica? On a stunning adventure that combined art and nature, a ballerina showcased her talent on a boat floating in the icy waters of Antarctica. This unique performance captured the beauty of ballet against the breathtaking backdrop of snow-covered landscapes and towering icebergs. The event wasn't just a thrilling spectacle. It aimed to raise awareness about climate change and the impact of global warming on polar regions. Dressed in a flowing costume that contrasted sharply with the surroundings, she twirled and leaped gracefully, creating a mesmerizing fusion of movement and stillness. The cold air and tranquil environment added a layer of challenge, making her performance even more remarkable. By bringing ballet to such an extraordinary setting, she transformed the ice into a stage and encouraged people to see the beauty of our planet while advocating for its protection. This enchanting event left audiences asking how we can connect art with environmentalism to inspire change. Do your friends really see you as a friend? Studies indicate that only about half of your friends may actually consider you a friend, which sheds light on the complex nature of friendship. This surprising statistic suggests that friendships can often feel one-sided. Researchers found that many people believe they have close friends, while those friends might not feel the same level of closeness in return. This disconnect can happen for various reasons, such as differences in communication styles or simply not spending enough quality time together. It's important to recognize that friendship is a two-way street, where both parties usually need to invest time and effort. So next time you think about your friendships, consider reaching out to strengthen those bonds. Are your friendships balanced, or do you feel that some relationships are more meaningful than others? Believe it or not, Romans loved graffiti too. In ancient Rome, public spaces, especially bathhouses, were often vibrant with graffiti. These writings weren't just doodles, they were personal messages that provided a glimpse into the lives of everyday Romans. One eye-catching example reads, "Adamus got me pregnant," showing that graffiti often involved intimate stories or gossip. Far from being simple scrawls, these inscriptions served multiple purposes: marking territory, sharing news, or even expressing feelings. Graffiti allowed individuals to communicate with future generations, much like social media does today. Wealthy households and public forums often had walls covered in these witty, humorous, or sometimes scandalous messages, giving us a fun window into their culture. In this way, graffiti was an art form and a social commentary, revealing how Romans navigated their lives, relationships, and identities amidst bustling urban life. Have you ever heard of John Calmo's record age? This remarkable individual is officially recognized as the oldest verified person, living an astonishing 122 years and 164 days. Born in 1875, John's life spanned through tremendous historical changes, witnessing everything from the invention of the telephone to the moon landing. Living for over a century means he experienced 2 world wars and countless technological advancements that reshaped society. Researchers are intrigued by Calmo's incredible lifespan, exploring factors like genetics, lifestyle, and environment that may contribute to extreme longevity. While most of us only dream of living such a long life, John's story raises fascinating questions about what it means to age gracefully. Could healthy eating, active living, and strong social connections be key? Or might there be secrets in his ancestry that science is yet to uncover? As scientists continue to study aging, John Calmo serves as an inspiration and a reminder that life can be wonderfully long and rich, filled with history and change. Can you imagine that drinking alcohol doesn't kill brain cells? It's a common myth that has scared many of us. While excessive and chronic drinking can indeed harm your brain and impair your thinking abilities, moderate alcohol consumption isn't as destructive as you might think. In reality, alcohol primarily messes with neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers in your brain. This disruption can lead to temporary issues with memory and focus, but it doesn't lead to permanent brain cell death. Our brain cells are surprisingly resilient. Research shows that when people enjoy a drink in moderation, their brains continue to function well without suffering the severe damage that heavy drinkers face. So the next time you hear someone claim that a glass of wine is killing brain cells, remember that moderate drinking doesn't carry the same risk as heavy drinking. Isn't it fascinating how our brains work? What if I told you Yuzcar is the Smurf village? This charming town in Spain initially aimed to return to its traditional white houses after a promotional campaign featuring the beloved blue characters. However, the locals had a change of heart. They decided to embrace the vibrant blue color that transformed their village into a real-life Smurf paradise. With its stunning views of the surrounding mountains and charming architecture, Yuzcar became a popular destination for tourists eager to capture their own magical moments. The residents voted to keep the blue, officially designating their home as the Smurf Village, celebrating not only their unique identity, but also the joy it brings to visitors. Now the village buzzes with excitement, hosting Smurf-themed events and drawing fans of all ages. Tourists can stroll through the colorful streets, take photos, and even enjoy local delicacies in a whimsical setting. Yuzcar serves as a fantastic example of how community spirit can transform a place and create a fun atmosphere that appeals to everyone, proving that sometimes change can be truly wonderful. Did you know jellyfish swim by squirting water? These fascinating creatures don't have brains or hearts, but they are masters of movement. Jellyfish use a unique method to glide through the ocean. By contracting their bell-shaped bodies, they create a vacuum that sucks in water. Then they quickly relax, forcing that water out in a burst. This squirt pushes them forward, allowing them to travel gracefully through the waves. Most jellyfish can only move slowly, but larger species, like the lion's mane jellyfish, can cover significant distances with this method. This way of swimming not only helps jellyfish move, but also aids in catching food as they drift toward plankton and small fish. So next time you see a jellyfish, remember they are not just floating aimlessly. They are actively navigating the ocean, using their incredible natural abilities. Did you know Peru's pyramids rival Egypt's marvels? This intriguing fact showcases the impressive architectural achievements of ancient civilizations beyond the well-known Egyptian pyramids. While the pyramids of Giza are world-famous, Peru is home to incredible structures that demonstrate a sophisticated understanding of engineering and design. The pyramids of Corral and those in the Moche and Nazca cultures are considered more intricate and complex than their Egyptian counterparts. They feature multiple levels, advanced construction techniques, and unique geometric shapes that reveal the rich history and creativity of Peruvian societies. These structures suggest that ancient Peru was not only a thriving civilization, but also a place where artistry and functionality flourished together. So the next time you think of Grand Pyramids, remember that there's more than one story in the world of ancient architecture. Guess what really drives modern medicine's roots? Long before the advent of modern painkillers, people discovered that chewing willow bark could offer relief from pain. This simple remedy is very effective because the bark contains salicylic acid, a key ingredient that forms the basis of aspirin, one of the most commonly used medications today. Ancient Egyptians and renowned Greek physician Hippocrates documented the medicinal properties of willow bark, demonstrating that our ancestors understood the power of nature in healing. Even though technology has advanced and we have developed numerous medications, the wisdom of using natural remedies showcases the enduring value of ancient practices. By looking at the history of medicine, we can appreciate how such traditions laid the groundwork for modern pharmaceuticals. So next time you reach for that bottle of aspirin, remember that you're embracing a remedy that stretches back thousands of years, connecting us to the knowledge and experiences of those who came before us. How fascinating is that? Ever thought about astronauts training in deserts? Astronauts prepare for their missions by training in extreme environments, including vast deserts. This unique training simulates the harsh and unforgiving conditions they might encounter in space. Deserts with their dry, sandy landscapes offer a perfect backdrop for astronauts to practice their skills and get familiar with their equipment. Sliding down sandy dunes can help them learn about movement and navigation, just like walking on the moon or Mars might. The equipment used in these exercises, similar to what they'll use in space, includes things like spacesuits and life support systems. By practicing in hostile terrains, astronauts learn how to troubleshoot problems and adapt quickly, which is crucial during actual missions. This rigorous training ensures they are well prepared for anything that could happen while exploring the universe. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember the intense training that goes into each space mission, often set against the backdrop of a seemingly ordinary desert. You might be shocked to learn that the Sahara was green. Thousands of years ago, before it became the arid desert we know today, the Sahara was a vibrant, lush region filled with plants, rivers, and wildlife, much like the Amazon rainforest. This transformation is a result of a dramatic climate shift that took place around 5,000 to 10,000 years ago. During this time, the Earth's orbit and axial tilt changed, leading to less rainfall in the region. As the waters receded, vegetation disappeared, and the land dried up, eventually leaving behind the massive desert we see now. Fossil evidence, like ancient lake beds and animal remains, tells the story of a completely different landscape. Imagine elephants and hippos roaming where only sand dunes stand today. The Sahara's past reminds us of how climate can drastically alter our world over time. What might our planet look like in another few thousand years? Have you heard about deep-sea wonders? In the dark, chilly depths of our oceans, life finds a way to flourish, thanks to incredible beings like the pescatrice and xenophores. These extraordinary organisms have adapted remarkably to thrive in environments that many would consider uninhabitable. With immense pressure and frigid temperatures, these creatures remind us just how resilient life can be. The pescatrice displays unique bioluminescent features, helping it attract prey and survive in the pitch-black waters. Meanwhile, xenophores showcase exceptional adaptability, developing specialized mechanisms to cope with nutrient scarcity. Together, they highlight how life can not only survive, but also thrive under extreme conditions. Studying these unique species inspires scientists to learn more about the possibilities of life, even in the most unlikely places. What other secrets might the deep sea hold? Did you know Johnny Depp was a rock star first? Before captivating audiences on screen, the talented Johnny Depp strummed his guitar in a rock band called The Kids during the vibrant 1980s. This was before his acting career took off, showcasing the musician's flair for performing. The band played local shows, tapping into the lively music scene of the time. Depp's passion for music was undeniable. However, he eventually transitioned to acting, landing his first role in the classic horror film A Nightmare on Elm Street. This iconic movie introduced him as Glenn Lance, a character that faced off against the terrifying Freddy Krueger. It's fascinating to think how a rock musician became a household name in Hollywood. Depp's journey shows the diverse paths artists can take toward success. Who knows where his love for music might lead him next? Why the Great Wall of China couldn't stop invaders. The Great Wall of China, an awe-inspiring feat of engineering, was primarily constructed to defend against threats like the Mongols. Stretching over 13,000 miles, it was a symbol of strength and resilience. However, despite its massive size and impressive design, the wall ultimately fell short of its intended purpose. Time and again, the cunning Mongols found creative ways to bypass this monumental barrier, using strategies such as bribery and infiltration. In some cases, they simply rode around it in remote areas. This highlights a fascinating lesson about historical defenses. Even the mightiest walls can be circumvented. The Great Wall now stands as a powerful reminder of human ambition, but also a testament to the challenges of protection in a world where innovation and adaptability often outpace even the most formidable structures. Surprisingly, it's a fact that glass bottles are ancient. Dating back to around 1500 BC, these remarkable creations were originally handcrafted for storing perfumes and medicines in ancient civilizations. Over the centuries, glass bottles evolved through various techniques and styles, reflecting the cultures that produced them. Fast forward to today, modern glass bottles have become staples in our daily lives, holding everything from beverages to sauces. One of the coolest things about glass is that it is fully recyclable. This means we can transform used glass bottles into new ones over and over again without sacrificing their quality. However, there's a catch. If tossed into a landfill, a glass bottle can take up to 1 million years to decompose. So next time you sip from a glass bottle, remember its long history and the importance of recycling. Isn't that fascinating? Have you ever wondered why the Gulf is so rich? The Mississippi River plays a crucial role in shaping the Gulf of Mexico's ecosystem, depositing around 500 million tons of sediment every year. This massive flow of sediment comes from a variety of sources, including eroded land, rainfall, and nutrients from surrounding areas. As the river courses toward the Gulf, it carries along minerals and organic materials that create fertile habitats for diverse marine life. This sediment helps form deltas and marshlands, which are essential for supporting birds, fish, and other wildlife. In fact, the rich mix of nutrients encourages vibrant plankton blooms, which serve as the foundation of the food chain in these waters. However, while this sediment enriches the Gulf ecosystem, too much sediment can lead to problems like algal blooms and loss of water clarity. How do we balance this natural phenomenon with environmental health? Surprisingly, uranium glass holds a hidden secret. This vintage glassware, often seen in charming bowls and cups, emits low levels of radioactivity. First produced in the 1830s, uranium glass was popular for its vibrant green or yellow color, making it a stylish choice for many households. While it may look like any other decorative item, the uranium adds a fascinating twist to its history and scientific significance. Families often pass down heirlooms without knowing that they contain this unique material. Despite the radioactivity, the levels are quite low and considered safe for everyday use. This intriguing fact sparks curiosity about the past and the materials people once used. Now, when you spot these beautiful pieces in thrift shops or at grandma's house, you'll appreciate them not just for their aesthetic appeal, but also for their surprising story as part of our scientific heritage. Ever thought about the secrets your family heirlooms might hold? Did you know Queen Elizabeth II's wedding dress secret? In 1947, the future queen took a unique approach to her wedding attire, saving her clothing ration coupons to help pay for her gown. After World War II, rationing was common in Britain, affecting everyday items, including clothing. Elizabeth wanted to marry Prince Philip with a dress that reflected her status while remaining respectful of the challenging times. Using her coupons, she managed to secure a beautiful gown designed by Norman Hartnell, featuring delicate floral motifs and made from silk satin. This clever choice not only showcased her creativity, but also highlighted her understanding of the post-war struggle many were facing. Elizabeth's resourcefulness in a time of scarcity made her wedding dress not just a symbol of royal elegance, but also a testament to resilience and adaptability. Isn't it fascinating how a royal choice reflected the values of the time? Did you know that lasers have safety classes? Lasers are fascinating tools, but they come with different levels of safety, classified into 5 distinct categories. Starting with Class 1, these lasers are considered inherently safe for even the most casual use. For example, you can find them in your everyday gadgets like barcode scanners. As you move up the scale, Class 2 lasers emit visible light and can be harmful if stared at for longer periods. Class 3 lasers, meanwhile, can cause serious eye damage and are often used in professional environments like construction or research laboratories. Finally, at the top of the list, we find Class 4 and Class 5 lasers. These require extreme caution as they can cause burns and severe eye injuries. Understanding these classifications not only helps keep users safe, but also ensures that lasers are used effectively in various fields. So next time you see a laser, consider its safety class. Are you using it safely? Guess what really drives the song's famous line? The lyrics "Born and raised in South Detroit" from the iconic song "Don't Stop Believin'" by Journey actually contain a geographical error. While the song paints a vivid picture of the American dream, there is no area officially recognized as South Detroit. In fact, Detroit is located on the northern bank of the Detroit River, so the idea of a South Detroit is a bit of a head-scratcher. This popular track has been an anthem of hope and perseverance since the 1980s, connecting with listeners around the world. But it's interesting to think that a catchy lyric could spark curiosity about its accuracy. Some have speculated that the reference might be poetic license or simply a creative twist. Whatever the reason, it certainly hasn't dampened the song's popularity and place in music history. Are you ready to belt it out next time you hear it? Did you know the Falkland Islands have more sheep than people? This fascinating fact highlights the unique lifestyle on these remote islands, located in the South Atlantic Ocean. The Falkland Islands boast about 500,000 sheep compared to just around 3,400 residents. This impressive ratio stems from the island's rich grasslands, which are perfect for sheep grazing. Wool production has been a key part of the island's economy for years, allowing residents to thrive while maintaining a rural lifestyle. Despite their limited population, the islanders enjoy a close-knit community, engaging in farming and fishing practices that have been passed down through generations. The sheep also play a crucial role in the local culture, featuring in festivals and everyday life. Next time you think of the Falkland Islands, remember the surprising fact that these sheep outnumber people by a large margin. Why does Rotokas have the world's shortest alphabet? This intriguing language, native to Bougainville Island in Papua New Guinea, manages to convey a rich tapestry of meanings with just 12 letters. Unlike many languages that boast an extensive alphabet, Rotokas uses a streamlined set of characters that includes sounds familiar to its speakers. This compact alphabet is not just a quirky fact, but reflects the unique oral traditions and cultural identity of the Rotokas people. With such a small range of letters, the language can still express complex ideas and emotions, showcasing the creativity and adaptability of its speakers. Interestingly, the efficiency of Rotokas may also influence how children learn to read and write, potentially making the process less overwhelming. Despite its brevity, the intricacies of the language rise above its limited characters, demonstrating that communication is about so much more than just the number of letters. How does this fascinating linguistic feature impact the way people on Bougainville express themselves? Have you ever seen a transparent polar bear? Most people picture polar bears as large, fluffy creatures with stunning white coats, but the truth is a bit different. Polar bear fur is actually transparent and hollow. This fascinating trait allows sunlight to penetrate the fur, which then reflects off the bear's skin, giving it that iconic white appearance we all recognize. This unique adaptation helps them blend into their icy Arctic environment, making it easier for them to hunt seals and other prey. Additionally, the hollow structure of the fur traps air, providing insulation in freezing temperatures. So even though these bears look white against the snow and ice, their fur is not colored at all. Instead, it's a brilliant example of nature's clever designs. Next time you think of a polar bear, remember that their appearance is more than meets the eye. Isn't it incredible how something as simple as fur can offer such amazing benefits? Have you ever wondered why redheads feel pain differently? This intriguing phenomenon is linked to a genetic mutation in the MC1R gene, which is responsible for producing red hair and fair skin. Research shows that individuals with this gene have a unique pain response, making them more sensitive to certain types of pain. Interestingly, studies have revealed that redheads may require more anesthesia during surgical procedures than those with other hair colors. This means that their bodies respond differently to pain medications, which can be crucial for healthcare providers to consider when treating patients. The mutation in the MC1R gene alters how redheads experience pain, leading to fascinating insights for medical practice. This genetic twist not only gives them their striking hair color, but also shapes their sensory experiences in unexpected ways. So next time you meet a redhead, remember their vibrant locks come with a unique twist that affects how they feel pain. Why was James Hoban's building so important? The construction of a significant building began in 1702 under the guidance of architect James Hoban, showcasing the influence of architecture on national history. This structure, known as the White House, has served as the residence and workplace of every U.S. president since John Adams. Hoban's design combined elements of neoclassical architecture with a unique American flair, symbolizing the country's aspirations and values. It was more than just a home, it reflected the nation's commitment to democracy and governance. Throughout its history, the White House has witnessed many pivotal moments, from hosting foreign dignitaries to enduring renovations and restorations after fires and conflicts. Each president has left their mark, turning it into a living museum of American history. Today, the White House stands not only as an architectural marvel, but also as a powerful symbol of leadership and resilience. As we explore its rich history, we can appreciate how architecture shapes our identity and reflects the evolution of a nation. You might be shocked to learn about oxygen toxicity. When divers take the plunge deeper than 60 feet, they face a unique danger. Breathing pure oxygen at high pressures can lead to serious health issues like seizures, hallucinations, or confusion. As pressure increases, so does the amount of oxygen the body absorbs, which can disrupt normal brain function. This is why technical divers are so careful with their breathing mixes. Rather than relying solely on oxygen, they often use a blend called trimix, which combines helium, oxygen, and nitrogen. By adjusting the ratios of these gases, they help prevent oxygen toxicity and allow for safer, deeper dives. Understanding these risks and technologies is vital for anyone looking to explore the underwater world. So next time you think about diving deep, remember the science behind your breath and the importance of safe gas blends. Have you heard about the breathing champion? Scientists recently discovered that the unusual method of respiration used by a specific sea slug named Alesia chlorotica is unlike anything most of us would expect. This creature, commonly known as the eastern emerald alesia, can actually breathe using its skin instead of the typical gills or lungs we often associate with breathing. How does it pull this off? It's all about the fascinating adaptations that evolve in nature. The sea slug has developed the ability to incorporate chloroplasts from the algae it consumes into its own cells. This not only allows the slug to utilize photosynthesis to meet its energy needs, but also enables it to absorb oxygen directly through its skin. Isn't that mind-blowing? Such adaptations highlight the incredible diversity of life on our planet and the creative solutions organisms find to thrive in their environments. What if I told you lions use more than just their teeth? Lions are fascinating creatures, not only for their strength, but also for their cleverness. They often conceal themselves in grass and shadows, blending into their surroundings to surprise prey. But that's not all. Lions also utilize various vocalizations to communicate. For example, roars, grunts, and snarls can signal everything from warnings to invitations. This tonal communication is essential in their social structure, helping to maintain bonds within the pride. Interestingly, their bones are linked to their growth, continuing to develop as they age, while red eyes help them see better during dusk and dawn when they're most active. These adaptations play crucial roles in their survival as they navigate the wild landscapes of Africa. The combination of tactical hunting strategies and rich social interactions defines the majestic lion as a key player in their ecosystem. Isn't it amazing how they've adapted to thrive as both hunters and social animals? What if I told you Russell Crowe turned down a fortune? In a surprising twist in Hollywood history, actor Russell Crowe opted not to portray Aragorn in the iconic Lord of the Rings trilogy, which would have earned him around $100 million. Crowe believed that Warner Brothers was pushing director Peter Jackson to rush the casting process, which didn't sit well with him. He felt that Jackson had a specific actor in mind for the role and didn't want to interfere. This decision shows Crowe's commitment to quality over a quick payday. Instead of following the money, he trusted the creative vision Jackson had in mind, leading to the casting of Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn, a choice that would go down in film history. Crowe's gamble paid off in a different way, illustrating that sometimes it's not just about the dollars, but the art of filmmaking. Ever thought about camping like a space explorer? A futuristic tent inspired by the legendary Star Wars space station is now a reality, designed by Monster Factory. This innovative tent accommodates 3 people and can be set up in less than 2 minutes. Imagine pitching a cozy space to relax after a long day in the great outdoors, all while feeling like you're in a sci-fi adventure. The materials used are waterproof, ensuring you stay dry even in unexpected rain, and there's a clever air circulation system to keep the atmosphere fresh inside. Not to mention, it also comes with mosquito protection, so you won't be bothered by pesky bugs during your camping trip. This tent is perfect for those quick getaways, whether you're at a music festival, exploring the mountains, or just enjoying nature with friends. With a design that combines practicality with a nod to pop culture, it's hard not to get excited about the possibilities. Are you ready to level up your camping experience? Shocking history, volcanoes can cause famines too. Between 1601 and 1603, an eruption from Peru's Huayna Putina volcano unleashed tons of ash into the atmosphere, leading to a severe climate shift across the globe. This natural disaster created what is known as the Little Ice Age, with unseasonably cool temperatures affecting agricultural production far from the eruption site. In Russia, these harsh conditions led to crop failures that sparked a catastrophic famine, claiming the lives of approximately 2 million people. The harsh winters and failing harvests left villages in dire straits, with many unable to access food. Families struggled to survive as starvation loomed large, showing how interconnected our world is, even in the 17th century. It's astounding to think that a volcanic eruption thousands of miles away could create such devastation so far from its origin. This tragic event serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the delicate balance of our ecosystems. How many lives do you think could be influenced by a single eruption? Meet the blobfish, nature's quirkiest deep-sea dweller. Often labeled as the ugliest animal in the world, the blobfish has fascinating adaptations that help it thrive in its deep-sea habitat. This peculiar creature inhabits the dark, mysterious waters off the coasts of Australia and Tasmania, living at depths that can plunge down to an astonishing 1,312 yards. At such depths, the pressure is incredibly high, making it a tough environment for most creatures. So how does the blobfish survive? Its jelly-like body structure is key to its survival. By being mostly made of gelatin, it can float effortlessly above the ocean floor while expending very little energy. This unique adaptation allows blobfish to conserve energy in an environment where food is scarce. Rather than swimming actively, they can simply drift and wait for a meal to come by. Despite its odd appearance, the blobfish plays an essential role in its ecosystem, reminding us that beauty comes in many forms, even in the dark depths of the ocean. What if I told you about the Irukandji jellyfish? This intriguing yet terrifying creature is known as the most poisonous jellyfish on the planet. Found in the warm waters off Australia's coast, the quirky jellyfish is tiny, often measuring just a few centimeters. Despite its small size, it packs a powerful sting that can trigger a condition called quirky syndrome. Imagine experiencing intense pain, nausea, and vomiting after a seemingly harmless swim. Some victims even suffer from severe complications, like heart failure, making this jellyfish particularly fearsome. Its venom contains powerful neurotoxins that affect the nervous system, leading to a storm of symptoms within minutes of being stung. Researchers and healthcare professionals are studying the jellyfish to better understand its deadly impact and develop treatments for those affected. It's a reminder of how fascinating yet dangerous our oceans can be. Always be cautious when swimming in unfamiliar waters. Who knows what lurks beneath the surface? Let's explore the dramatic decline of telephone companies. Before World War II, the bustling city of New York was home to 22 telephone companies, each vying for customers and creating a vibrant telecommunication landscape. However, by the end of the war, not a single one of those companies remained. This shocking transformation was not merely a twist of fate. It mirrored the monumental societal and political changes occurring during that tumultuous period. The war prompted a consolidation of resources and efforts, leading to the government's increasing involvement in the telecommunications sector. Additionally, the demand for reliable communication soared as soldiers and their families needed to stay in touch, accelerating the push towards a more unified telephone system. As a result, what began as a competitive market evolved into a single provider system, setting the stage for the modern telecommunications industry we know today. This shift not only affected businesses, but influenced how everyday people communicated with one another. Could such rapid changes happen again in our current networks? Hard to believe, but is the moon artificial? This fascinating idea suggests that the moon may actually be a man-made structure, possibly created by extraterrestrial beings. If true, it opens up a world of possibilities about how long these beings could have been watching over humanity. Imagine aliens observing us for thousands of years, potentially influencing major events in our history. Would they have guided our development and shaped our cultures? Many theories have emerged, proposing that if the moon is artificial, it could serve as a space station or base, providing a lookout point for advanced civilizations. This theory, while controversial, invites us to ponder our place in the universe and whether we are truly alone. Are we simply a part of a larger experiment or cosmic story? What do you think these beings might want from us, or what role could they have played in shaping our lives? Prepare to be amazed by the Salar de Uyuni. This incredible destination in Bolivia is the world's largest salt flat, stretching over 10,182 square kilometers. At an altitude of more than 11,800 feet, it offers breathtaking views and a unique natural phenomenon. During the rainy season, which typically occurs from December to April, a thin layer of water transforms the flat into a massive, shimmering mirror, reflecting the sky in a way that seems almost surreal. People flock here not just for its beauty, but for the stunning photo opportunities it presents. Imagine standing on an endless expanse of water where the horizon disappears. The result is a dreamlike landscape that captivates all who visit. Don't miss your chance to experience this extraordinary natural wonder and capture memories that will last a lifetime. Prepare to be amazed by the Antonov 225, the largest cargo aircraft ever built, stretching an incredible 276 feet long. Designed to carry bulky items like space shuttles, this giant of the skies could transport everything from heavy military equipment to humanitarian supplies. Its unique shape, with 6 massive engines and a distinctive nose that could raise to allow for loading, made it a marvel of engineering. Unfortunately, only one Antonov 225 was completed before it was removed from service in 2022. This iconic plane flew for 36 years, often flying missions that other planes simply couldn't handle. Even though it no longer soars through the clouds, the legacy of the Antonov 225 lives on, inspiring future advancements in aviation and cargo transport. What do you think could fill such a massive plane's cargo hold? Did you know that cookies act like sponges? When you leave cookies out overnight, they don't just sit there. They absorb moisture from the air. This happens because cookies are packed with sugar and salt. These ingredients attract water vapor from the atmosphere, which makes cookies soft and chewy. It's quite a different story for baguettes, which are traditional French bread made mostly from flour, water, yeast, and salt. Without the sugar and that moisture-absorbing component, baguettes actually dry out and become hard when left exposed. So if you want your cookies to stay delightful and soft, it's a good idea to store them in an airtight container. Meanwhile, if you plan on enjoying a fresh baguette, just remember that it's best eaten on the same day or properly stored to avoid that tough texture. Isn't it fascinating how ingredients influence food so differently? Guess what really drives Disney's magic? Rousey Taylor, the voice of Minnie Mouse, found her perfect match in Wayne Allwine, who brought Mickey Mouse to life. Their love story is nothing short of enchanting, resembling the joyful partnership between their beloved characters. For over 3 decades, this talented duo not only lent their voices to these iconic roles, but also shared a life filled with creativity and mutual support. Their collaboration extended beyond the recording studios as they navigated the ups and downs of life together, becoming a genuine illustration of love that mirrors their animated personas. Fans of Disney cherish this heartfelt connection, realizing how it added depth to the characters they adore. When you think about the magic of Disney, remember, it wasn't just the voices that brought Mickey and Minnie to life, but also the love story between Rousey and Wayne. How cool is that? Is it really true that Normandy's beaches hold secrets? During World War II, the beaches of Normandy became the scene of some of the fiercest battles in history. In June 1944, Allied forces landed on these shores to launch a campaign to liberate Europe from Nazi control. This monumental event, known as D-Day, resulted in heavy casualties on both sides. Astonishingly, it is estimated that around 4% of the sand on these beaches is made up of human remains. This grim statistic highlights the harrowing cost of war and the sacrifices made by countless soldiers. Today, those beaches stand as a haunting reminder of the bravery and struggles faced during that pivotal moment in history. Visitors come not just to enjoy the beautiful landscapes, but also to pay their respects to the heroes who fought there. The stories behind each grain of sand reveal the deep and often shocking realities of conflict. What memories do these shores still hold? You won't believe this about the film Logistics. This groundbreaking work was created by Erica Magnuson and Daniel Anderson to challenge how we view modern consumption. In a world where fast-paced shopping dominates, they took the unusual step of documenting the slow, continuous journey of a single consumer item as it moves through the manufacturing process. This unique perspective forces viewers to confront the hidden labor and complex transportation networks that usually go unnoticed. While Logistics may not have made it big at the box office, its impact lies in its thought-provoking ability to redefine what a film can be. By stretching the typical length of a cinematic experience, it invites audiences to engage with the realities of consumerism in a way that is both powerful and reflective. Isn't it fascinating how films can encourage us to think more deeply about everyday life? Believe it or not, mice thrive on one meal a day. Recent research has revealed that mice who consume all their calories in a single meal tend to live longer than those who munch throughout the day. This fascinating finding suggests that the timing of food intake might be just as crucial as the amount consumed. Scientists observed various groups of mice, giving some a steady supply of food, while others were limited to a single daily feast. Surprisingly, the ones that only ate once a day showed improved health markers and increased longevity. This study raises intriguing questions about meal timing and its effects on aging and metabolism, not just in mice but potentially in humans as well. Could this mean that concentrating our eating into specific time windows might lead to healthier lives? The idea opens up new doors for exploring how our eating habits may influence our overall well-being. While we can't jump to conclusions just yet, these findings encourage us to consider the relationship between meal patterns and our health. Curious about the most produced chemical in America? Sulfuric acid holds the title of America's top chemical, with millions of tons produced each year. This colorless liquid is essential for various industries and plays a crucial role in modern life. One of its primary uses is in battery production, especially for the car batteries that power most vehicles today. Without sulfuric acid, many of our day-to-day technologies simply wouldn't function. It also helps in cleaning metals, ensuring that products are smooth and free of impurities, which is vital for the manufacturing of everything from cars to construction materials. Additionally, sulfuric acid is employed in making fertilizers, contributing to agriculture by enhancing crop yields. While it can be dangerous if not handled correctly, its benefits to the economy and technology are immense. So next time you jump in your car or see shiny metal surfaces, remember that sulfuric acid is there playing an indispensable part. What else do you think this powerful chemical can do?